and welcome back to the ZeduHow series. I'm your host, the Jolly Developer, and today we are diving deep into a new series. Today we're going to be learning about how to use Google Forms. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go back to my drive, and I'm going to show you guys where you can find Google Forms from. So all you have to do is click on the new button, click on more, and click on Google Forms. Once you do that, it will pop up right here. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove this. Usually for you it's going to show the untitled quiz, and right now what you have to do is you have to give it a name so you can find it, and also so that other people can see what's the name of your form. So for example, I could name it My Quiz. Once you have your quiz named, after that all you have to do is begin giving it a description. Now you don't need to do this, but if you do, you can click here and you can give it some text. However, if you leave this blank, it will not be shown in the end result. Now it's time to add some questions. So for example, if we go here, we can actually choose different type of questions and different ways we can ask people. For example, if I was going to make a quiz, or let's say for example, an answer, like if we were having a conversation, then you could do it like this, like, how is your day? As you can see, right now it became this wonderful little short answer quiz. However, you can always change it by clicking here where it says short answer, changing it to a paragraph, multiple choice, checkboxes, drop down, file upload, linear scale, multiple choice grid, checkbox grid, or date or time. So I'm gonna just leave this down for a short answer, and if I was going to add another question, all I would have to do is click here on this little plus button. Once you click on the plus button, you can already start adding more questions. For example, let's say we were gonna ask how old they were. Now, as you can see, we have these little bubble ones. You can actually change it by clicking here and just putting some text just by clicking backspace and putting the number if you're willing to do that. Or if you wanted, you can make it much more custom, like making a checkbox. For example, with a checkbox, it just changes it from the little circle to a checkbox, not really much difference. You can also make a drop-down answer. But right now, like I said, I'm just going to leave it as a short answer. Let's say, for example, we were going to make another question, like, for example, do you like ZeduHow? Or you know what, let's make this a linear scale. So for that reason, what we're going to do is we're going to make it like on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like ZeduHow? Now, as you can see, what it does here is that it sets it to a linear scale. So we're just going to put 10 and then 1 being the least, and then 10 being the most. Now, another important thing is that a lot of people can submit your question without filling in anything. And you can prevent that by doing required, and just specing this. Now we can also do a quick preview by clicking here on the little eye. Once you click on it, as you can see, it'll give you this little option right here. So now if I was going to submit this, as you can see, it tells me exactly what I forgot to fill in. So I could do 5, and then I can type in here my answers using my keyboard, and so on. Let's go back to my quiz and let's add in the next part. And the best part with this is that you can also ask for other type of information. One thing that you should note is that you're not allowed to ask for passwords using Google Forms, so do not do that. However, you can always ask for emails if you want to contact people. So for example, what I could do is I could click add a question, email. After that, you can either choose short answer or you can enable email collection. As you can see, it will disappear. However, once we go into preview mode again, we will actually be able to see that our email address is here. And that is how you have to do this. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions or any feedback for us, we'd love to hear from you. So make sure that you leave a comment down below.